Hello there, everybody. So here we are, finally. Let's get those last few things done, and then I am down for some Cataclysm tonight. I was originally listed tonight for Menace, but I don't know. I scheduled that, and the closer the appointment went, the less I vibed with that game. So I felt like, let's do something else. Represent a game that we all know and love as well. Let's see. And for the sake of cherishing that, I've made myself a Magiclysm world, and we're going to go for a completely random character. I only leave myself a few veto arguments to get that intelligence a little bit higher. Because after all, we're playing Magiclysm and I want to be a magi. Gotta be magic. Heck yeah. Okay. A few days later. Oh man, that loading screen. The loading screen of doom. But at least the loading screen nowadays looks more stylish than before. That's one thing. Ah, here we go. So what did we cook up? Scenario: burning building. Office worker. All right, Dusty Mellow. She certainly doesn't have a mellow start. What's iron intolerance? I don't know that one. Is that really bad? What is it? How annoying is that? Born with an allergy to iron and steel. Ah, well, that's a proper mage, isn't it? Okay. Above average intelligence. Let's see if Dusty Mellow will get out of it. But I gotta say, the Insomniac trait, I am going to change that for, let's see, sleeping pill dependence. Ooh, okay. Ah, well then we are going to stick with that. It seems to be a part of Dusty Mellow's personality. Alright. This is fine. Hello, Cataclysm. So what are we on? I'm on a zoo. I'm in a burning zoo. Pod. Office? I don't know. Okay. The offices of a burning zoo, I guess. Wait. So, one thing that I'm noticing, though, is I want to go here a wee bit lower on these. Because I feel like I'm working a little bit against these, and something like that. Okay, so how are we going to get at it? It's actually quite fairly easy, because we got that forest on our side. Excellent. The question being, where the zombies are at. So, south of me, I can see an entire squadron. Okay, so I have made my decision. I will run this way, away from the zombies. From the south, you hear a smash. Okay. Decayed Pouncer, northeast. Okay. It's making this direction a little bit shitty already. Chicken. Okay. That's actually as good as it gets, I suppose. Okay. Now we're in the outer rims of the zoo. Sheesh. That's another Z. Time for the emergency evacuation. Can I climb that? Oh, good gracious. I'm so happy. I think we made it through the worst now. Hey, Paperboy, so long time no see. So happy to see you on the same moment. Alright. Okay, I think until that dude is through the fence, I'm out of here. Okay. Okay. My little sleep pill addicted lady is already well out of there. Yeah, we're back with Cataclysm. I recently discovered how much fun I got with Magiclysms, demon spiderless, which I almost stumbled blindly into. I'm out of here. And yeah, jokes aside, I really dig Magiclysm lately, and I figured, yeah, I did officially tune in for the turn-based Thursday to feature today Menace, but I don't know. I was today in that I can't stand early access mood, and I didn't get that brushed over me the whole entire day. And then I was trying around today with Cataclysm because Elle on the Discord server kept talking about it. She kind of like brought me back to that, and then I discovered that Magiclysm is still something that I haven't fumbled around too much. I think the sounds are a tad bit too low, too high, aren't they? I feel like we ought to bring that down to something like this. Hey Percy, very similar to Project Zomboid, with the difference that there's way more than just zombies out there trying to kill and eat you, but the base building and crafting system is comparable deep, if not deeper. Oh look, a slime pit. Yeah, Bright Nights, I was playing around with that a little bit, but I have a hard time getting past that feeling that I'm downgrading myself. Eric Shadowblade. Oh, I haven't played much Magiclysm yet. Maybe I will think similar like you do eventually, because you're saying that it's not your favorite mod. But I had to give it a spin. I personally love everything magic and occult, and yeah, here we are. Glad to have you though. Yeah, Bright Nights. I hate the feeling that I'm downgrading myself. And Bright Nights does state out that it strives to be a simplified version, sort of like, and that's something that I like that autistic level of detail on Cataclysm, okay? It makes my brain cells happy. Speaking about which, we're seeing roads. We're seeing the end of the forest because our protagonist, Dusty Mellow here, decided to spawn in a burning zoo office. I didn't make this up. It's just what happened. Okay. That demon spider there, her really pisses me off a little bit. But, what can we do, eh? Oh, I want to get out of these forests. They give me this claustrophobic feeling. You don't know what's coming around the corner, and what could be coming around the corner could be eating your face off. Because my little Dusty Mellow here, or yeah, that's the name. She's completely helpless. She doesn't even have rocks to fling at her attackers. It's bad, super bad. Okay, we finally made it out of the forest, didn't we? It's good stuff. Okay. Step 1, gather rocks. Militia Lodge. Okay. Ah, well, we're not going to go this way without any proper resources, and this is still too much flitch, flatch, flutch. I'm running around here. I feel as if I'm not hearing any difference when I'm turning down the sounds. Or is this ambient volume? Ambient sound? I believe that's, it sounds the same still. Well. Where my rocks are at. Oh, there's even more forest. Just a different zone of the forest. We need to find some place where we can hang out, build our base, recuperate, read our magical books that we have pilfered from various parts of the world. You know, hermit stuff. Okay. There's a city ahead. That's, sure. I really like how the, vision gameplay has been updated. You can't see anymore from kilometers of distance if it's a gun shop or a bank. We can only vaguely make out that it's a building. It's pretty nifty. Yeah, Eric Shadowblade, I hear you. The Magiclysm brings very heavy fantasy things in. Like, I'm very surprised to see all manner of different fantasy races just running around on the streets and being zombified. That's one thing that I feel like could be done a little bit more elegant. I'm with you on that. Alright. But that's always the problem with these modded things, that they tend to be good on some edges and less good on others, because you eventually will notice that there's not a paid team of professionals behind it. No offense against the modding scene, they do God's work, and they often realize things that wouldn't get realized if they weren't doing their thing. But yeah, sometimes, especially with games like Rimworld, I noticed over the years that sometimes modded content has its quirks that I don't like quite often. Okay, we're stocking up on ammunition. That's good. I can't get close to a city yet, though. I really don't feel like I am ready for that yet. Okay, 20 rocks and counting. Okay, so far so good. Let's make a sprint. I have enough rocks from here on out. If I ever need more, the entire plains is full of them. Missile silo. Okay. Jeez. I might grab a rock more, just for good measure. Okay, missile silo sounds not too harmless. So let's keep roaming. Derelict property. Okay. It's most likely just a crappy piece of ruins. Yeah. The good old. Beautiful. Do you need dirt? Beautiful dirt. Kind of house. Okay, that didn't get us any further. I could cross that stream there, I guess. Maybe. Oh, that's quite the stream. Okay. Like a puddle. Okay, following the streets is usually a good... You start having withdrawals. Yeah, well, I can't auto-move now because I got withdrawals. I don't have any sleeping pills on me. Good, okay. So that's the downside of having to fight through an addiction, obviously. I've been trying out Outlast Generation previously a little bit, and I can't really say much about the differences between DDA and Last Generation, except for the fact that it's nice to have a respectful person actually talking back with you about the game, rather than we got the DDA devs. Okay, there's been a good old shootout here. Ah, yeah, I can't auto walk anymore. Sleeping pills, Paperboy. It's sleeping pills. It's a little bit difficult to just pop the... Did I see Owlbear? I did see Owlbear. Hi there, Owlbear. I'm just gonna piss off this way. And we pretend we didn't ever even meet, okay? Okay, Owlbear. It's been nice not meeting you. Okay. So much about that direction. Till I get myself something heavy to burst that thing down, I'm not going to ever go that way again. Hey, Ale, welcome. The streams are cool, no? But it does look like way more water on the map rather than on the actual game. I was already wondering how the heck I would cross that without a bridge. Oh well. Okay, there's Zeds on me. Why is the danger mode not kicking into gear? Either way, this is, one way or another, a piece of town that I don't want to enter right now. So I'm gonna lose these dudes. Oh gosh. I'm in deep, deep trouble now. Biggest problem is that dog. The fact that my character is not really, used to fighting. Well, we'll see. I got 23 rocks and a rotting dog on my heels. I'm waiting until this thing's close enough to start lobbing rocks added. Alright. That's the point. 7 damage. Beginner's luck. 5 damage. I've got bitten into the leg. She's a killer. Ugh, dang. Alright. Dusty, there's the zombie. She's a natural. Jokes beside. She has a throwing proficiency from the get-go. I'm rescued. Seriously, throwing is so overpowered in the beginning. No, we're not stopping to smash only because we want fresh drugs. Maybe we find fresh drugs here. Light cigarettes. Okay. Guessing that's the wrong kind of drug. What's overpowered about the rocks is the amount of rocks that you can't hold in your hands without a quiver or such. I can't quiver right now. Ungodly amount of rocks. I don't have any container where I would be carrying those rocks, but I'm still able to do so because I don't know why. Magic, I guess. And I'm assuming that this kind of magic won't last forever. Okay, I still need some place where I can crash, and I somehow feel like the missile silo won't be doing it. I don't want auto pickup on the rocks because I would be grabbing too many. They weigh a lot, as a matter of fact. But 20-ish are a good amount of ammunition. Field stone. What's that one? Okay. These are newish. But I mean, whenever I turn up this game, there's always something I haven't seen yet. So, safe mode on. Thank you. Yeah, that's a shitty tiny river, isn't it? Well, I'm really happy that Bright Nights, not Bright Nights, The Last Generation exists. I will take a look into that too. But I find it also quite tragic that the whole community of DDA seems now to be totally torn apart, which is really not cool. Is this a working police car, for Christ's sake? I think I just found the jackpot. Control vehicle. Oh, I would be needing to drop my rocks for the time being. That's okay. My pet rocks can be on with me. Engine fails to start. There seems to be no gasoline in this thing. That's the problem. I knew something was wrong with that car. Come on, pet rocks. Our mission is not over yet. Okay, so safe mode is on, so I can just keep the button pressed. What do we have here? A trailhead. Sometimes they have interesting items. I love how throwing rocks is good enough to get you through the worst early on. Cool. That's a nice new feature. Trailheads, where we can actually put things on our map. Hey, Chris Grass, hi there. Long time no see. Okay. Yeah, Palmoth, I somehow overlooked the missing tank. It's easier to overlook it if the tank is entirely missing. It's been a nice trick of the tank. City building. So, what the heck are we seeing there? I mean, this can't be an entire 8 park. Okay. Does a state park have an administrative building where we can, like, loiter? Engine, yes. Tank, yes. Car battery draining. Sounds like we could drive it for a few miles. But do we want to, is the question. So this is the state park, right? Wow. I'm sorry, that doesn't impress me much. Okay, that doesn't help us either, hey? Come on, let's try if we can drive that truck. Well, there are scenarios now that allow you to get a working car right off the bat, as a matter of fact. The hippie van's engines drive up. Hell yeah. Now, that's what I like to hear. Let's Let's see. No, we need to drive that way. Ah, DDA with your wicked ways of driving cars. Jeez, look at that. This looks illegal, doesn't it? Okay. We got ourselves a hippie van with a draining battery. Well, at least it will drive us to the next place where we can hopefully stay for a while. Oops. Come on, we weren't even driving 10 kmh, eh? Come on, guys. We're not killing just a tree by... Yeah, okay. So bad. Alrighty, so where are we going to go? I mean, the cool part is, if something really wicked comes our way, we should be able to accelerate well enough to just piss off. Sand pit, right? Okay. It's another trailhead. I am assuming that this road here is not leading us anywhere either. But, well... I want to know. Assuming isn't good enough. The battery is draining. The examine vehicle screen somehow doesn't show up on my video screen. I still have no clue why. I'm so sorry about that. I know only because you guys mentioned it. It is not showing up on another screen. It's just the same screen where I'm at. I have still no clue why you guys can't examine vehicles with my... It beats me. Alrighty. Let's amp up the speed. Woo! Close one. Oh, look at that cutesy bridge, man. So, that looks a lot like an orchard to me. Right. It is. Okay. So, that is probably nothing good. But it's one of those apple orchards where there is something where we can't live at. But there's also a dermatic on my heels. Great. There's a couple of animals here on the yard. I'll leave it like that for now. Yeah, they buffed the shit out of those dermatic. I don't know why. Such a bullshitty new feature. No, you're not allowed to survive a dermatic infestation. You have to die unless you... I'm so sad about which directions many of things about Cataclysm have taken. Okay, well, that apple orchard might be a place to check out eventually. But at least we got ourselves a hippie van and light industry. Huh. Alright. stuff went from bad to extremely nice from one moment to another. Alright, boys and girls. The hippie vehicle has reached its destination. Classic DDA experience, yeah. I don't know why the dudes that developed the game have to be such terrible communicators. I mean, many of the changes are actually quite decent and all. Some of them are just, yeah, quite edgy. For people that don't like edginess in their game, that is quite the irony. But whatever. Hey, fat boy. I didn't call you fat. The game called you fat. Let's use Mother Nature's ammunition. Because you are loitering my base. Of course we do this. Oh, come on. There we go. Sour cream onion flavored chips. Okay. Sounds delish. But we're going to go for these on a different time. Okay. Axe murderer. Wait a sec. That ain't cool, man. Everything's cool, and then all of a sudden an axe murderer needs to pop up and ruin the entire party. Is this guy faster than me? He is. Of course he is. So let's start rocking. Still a bit faster than me. That sucks. Much faster than me. Great. So stand and fight it is. There we go. Leave me alone with them stupid withdrawals. I have a bleeding torso wound because somebody axed me. And then his axe ain't even of proper quality. Damn. That's what you get if you order them at Tim. Okay. So that's pretty crappy. All in all. Especially since my character's speed now is ruined. And I've seen that there's quite the flock still on the yard. Well, the axe that I found, that's the problem with it. It's just a very crappy quality. But yeah, probably that's the best way to go. We are going to take the axe and then we are going to utilize the move speed advantage that we got. Come on, boys and girls. You know, this is the death hippie land. Do you know why it's a death hippie van? Hop on in, I'll show you. Okay. Good boy. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. You see? Now you go on here. That's why it's the death hippie van. Now we go here. Death hippie van. Withdrawals or not, we're bashing them. That's why it's great to have your own vehicle where you go. Okay. So we got to do this now until we have breached the rest of the industry. But I really wanted to have this little industry complex for me. Come on, dude. Hop on in. Good boy. Come on, this way. It's important that I swap direction after 2 swings. Let's risk it. Because there's already the next customer tending to see the hippie death van. It's quite the attraction around here. Come on, buddy. There we go. I'm here. Don't need to look for me there. And the best part about it is they are making such a ruckus that the next ones will come by themselves. Alright. Yeah, Magiclysm is a mod biz. Hi there. It includes fantasy races and books that teach you magic. Then you have a entire skill learning system in it for magic. Okay. There's the next one. Let's see, yeah. Lady Dusty Mellow is not good with axes yet. But I gotta say, she's already quite the killer here. Something hurts. My withdrawals are now hurting me, yeah? Okay. Come on, boys, get it out. It's my base now. You gotta move out. You can't live in the car now. That's where you notice that she's not good at it. She's taken really a lot of time and a lot of swings to get it done. But at least we're getting it done. We also found some candy bracelets. I'm sorry, but I need to. Don't pester me with my addictions while I'm trying to eat candy bracelets. Trying to reconnect with my childhood here. Barrel mechanic. Okay, these are new to me. Probably gonna kill me now. Great. You also a fan of the hippie death mobile? No? You're too smart for that, huh? You're too smart for that. Damn. He's really too smart for that. He's not smart enough to avoid the axe. Damn, that was not a good fight. My torso damage is pretty high by now. But at least I got a nail gun now. So this guy being a living toolbox and all is good. The fact that I am now pretty much fried is not good. And the fun doesn't stop here. Okay, well, I don't know what we're going to do. It doesn't seem to me like I'm in pain, very much. I'm very worried about the fact that there might be more than just this dude here. I'm afraid the battery's dead. Okay, so before I die to the next raid boss situation, we're, oh, I have a steel allergy. I forgot about that. Ugh, well, today's one of these days, eh? Oh, look, he's on the windshield now. Come on. Although I gotta say, unless this wood axe shaft is entirely out of metal, this is quite nonsensical. And most tool axes handles are made out of wood, not metal. It's very unusual. Yeah, antiseptics are actually amazingly good for healing purposes, yeah. I've been quite surprised about that myself. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to just chill and hang back there. Wait for 30 minutes. Wait a sec, there's... This is not good. I don't like the fact that there's demon spiderlings in my neighborhood. This was supposed to be the good spot. We were supposed to vibe here. Feel safe. Alright, well, okay. Finding a light industry like that early on had to be a problem. But I'm now stubborn. Now I want to clear this place and call it my home. At least temporarily. Zapper zombie. I don't have a good feeling about killing a zapper zombie with a metaline weapon. We're going to get back to our good old trusty stones. There we go. If I don't have the kiting opportunity, the rocks are much more reliable too. Light industry has great items in there. Magic is something you learn by reading the books biz. Basically need to find the item and then you get it unlocked. There's also magic mages towers now, you know. But these tend to be guarded by also supernatural things. So this is a mod where you can use the industrialized things also against magic things, and that's something I do like a lot. This crossover of fantasy and urban, of fantasy and sci-fi, I really like that. Okay. So far, so zombie. Thorny Shambler. It is slow, so I feel sort of safe about. Okay. There it is. This sounds like something that should hate zombies too. Oh, there's a lot of different things you can do with with magic. I've had 2 spells already that allowed me to boil water, for example, with a spell, or heat items, so you don't need to do it via technical solutions anymore. This thing shoots back! Nobody told me it shoots. We need to end this quickly. Before the paralytics get me. Oh, sheesh. This place is not good to me. Alright, so that's, as a matter of fact, a own variant of zombie. There's a zombie runner. It's bad. This whole situation here is bad. I can't finish this like that. The torso damage on my character is really unnerving me. As nice as it might be to have a wood axe, this also means that I need to get in close combat with these dudes. Okay, so let's put the save mode back on and see if we can't find something elsewhere. Okay. That's all city. Can't forget that I would be able to sleep anywhere in the city or something like that. If it wouldn't be, of all things, a zombie runner still there. Now, we're gonna get that. Or we're gonna die trying. More on the die trying part right now. Damn. That doesn't work. We need to find a different place to chill out and heal our wounds before we can conquer the rest of this place. Okay, the path north, though, is also blocked because there's now a zesty pack of demon spiders sitting there. I don't know. I don't feel like trying out if I can't beat them. But while we're at it, we're going to get her. We're going to give ourselves a nice caffeinated chewing gum. Spells cost mana, Biz. You see here that there's a mana meter now. Yeah, the torso HP are on a point where I'm at abort mission level, and we have to get it done differently. If I have to sleep in a toilet at a trailhead, so be it. You see. Forest. But it is weirdly marked. Lumber mill, survivor base. Okay. If I only knew if these are friendly or not, but we're going to give it a try. Friendlies would be actually a pretty good thing right now. Okay. Great. So they seem to be inherently friendly to me. Which means I'm a crash here for a moment, guys. Yeah, this is all Elle's fault. She made me play it again. I was absolutely innocent, minding my own business, when somebody kept spamming funky, cool Cataclysm facts in the Discord, and before I knew what was happening, I was hooked again. Has nothing to do with me. Alright, so, yeah. Would be nice if we'd had at least some bandages or anything. But I'm afraid that these people would be pissed off if I'd be picking anything there, so that's that. Okay, so they hate me for crashing at their toilet. Sure, I'll be sleeping at the trailhead toilet then. I'll get lost. Fine. If you're looting my cadaver in a few days, I don't feel guilty. I could have talked with them proper, but I'm too tired and too lazy to do so. But I promise if I ever find something really nasty, I'll make sure to walk your way. And see what you do then. So, fluffy blanket. Hand pump. Pocket survival guide. Alright. Raw potatoes. Canned chicken. Hell yeah. This should be also quenching thirst. Anyways. You know, sometimes you just have to get your... You just have to sleep in a car. And hope for the best. Yeah, convicted ape. It's a really weird one in that regard. Yeah, I need to find a place where I can stay at for a longer period of time. But at least my torso is healing up. And we need some food and drink. Yay! Rise and shine, darling. My torso injuries only went... Nah, they didn't go away at all. But at least I got half a pip of my HP back. Giant soldier ant. Oversized ant. I'm fucking out of here. Sorry, language. But ants, I hate ants. Okay, so the southern territory belongs to the ants. Got it. I'll be coming back with a flamethrower, or fireball spills, or both. Alright. That's Dermatic territory. Dermatic. Damn, it's two of them. So I am assuming that the outcropping here is a Dermatic mound. Pretty sure about that. If I had a proper gun, shotgun or something like that, I'd be just blasting them away. Right now, the risk of an infection is too high for me. I need to find a FEMA shelter or something like that. Buildings. Don't worry, Il. This character can't go for a few days still without water. I played the prison escape scenario once and realized that my character was well alive and kicking 5 days without drinking a drop of water. Don't worry. We're not even remotely in the risk of dying of dehydration here. Okay. Orchard stalls. These usually come with bowls. Yum. And maybe can't even find some drink in here. But this is probably a good spot. Water purification tablets. It's also a solution for the problem. Now I just need a bottle or something. And we're just going to use a puddle of water. No tools to pry them crates open. But I think this might be a good base of operations for the time being. And this car, as a matter of fact, looks like it can drive. It can drive. Excellent. Alright. Praised be the apple industry of New England. So here... Oh yeah, look at that. There's a glass jar. Exactly what I need. Plastic bottles. Let's use the plastic shopping bag. Ah, well, whatever. Well, Claspa, the learning curve of the game is not as bad as I had it with other games. Because I find that the controls are, as a matter of fact, not that difficult to begin with. But the devil's in the details here. So I think I need to make the purified water this way, right? No? Oh, I think water purifying. Oh, I require more water than that. It ain't enough water yet. Let me see. Gallon jug, cheap wine. Let's get drunk. You drink the cheap wine. You don't care. I love this game, you see. For obvious reasons. Okay, I need another water container as it stands. Or, for that matter, any type of container I could store something in. Ah, well, I had some cheap wine. I can't be that much dying of dehydration anymore. Water purification tablets are not made to eat. You should be, yeah. You can use them only on a liter at once, though, for whatever reasons that is. Alright. There's more city around the corner. This is pretty excellent, though. I really like that. Now I just need to get myself hands on a container of sorts. Alright, but there's a couple of houses on the edge of town. We should be capable of licking rocks until I saw this stupid zombie dog. Oh, there. All I need is a house with curtains. That light industry didn't have the curtains. They living like animals out there, you see. Are you kidding me? Even more cheap wine? Okay. We're not getting through this sober, I guess. Yeah, problem L is I don't have enough water containers that contain enough water to activate the tablets with, and my containers are not big enough to store containers that could store 4 units of water in it. But we could do one thing. Shouldn't that canned chicken come with a can? But with that kind of ranged combat, I don't feel too worried about the zombie dog here. This character is really good at lobbing rocks. Come on, I was talking good on your behalf. Dusty. I was talking very good on your behalf. And you? Thing is, I need to take the risk because I need to be able to get myself at least something to carry items with. There we go. Just the sheets that I require. Of course it attracted a feral human. Running from them is pointless. Seriously? Game. Why? Yeah, that's my choice. But we haven't had any other choice, you see. Without a container, we had to do this. Oh boy, so sad. And that all for a piece of sheet. It's the best part about it. Whatever. Yeah, we fall back to the ways of feral humans all the way down. That was a very sad start, though. Usually you run past a motel, or not a dermatic-ridden farmhouse, or not a demon spider-ridden light in the street. I've had not such a bad start since a while. I took the wrong window, Paperboy. I smacked the window and it had an alarm on it, and then every zombie and its mother was running after me. I was able to take down the feral, but I wasn't able to take down the tough boy. They really wanted me dead. Scenario: the last delivery. Okay, I got a food truck if I start like that. Sweet. Alright, Dwight Cook. With a bad temper. This dude at least comes disease resistant. Okay. The problem was mainly that I stayed too long there, yeah. I don't know, the pulping has been nerfed in tremendous ways too, so... Why can't I move? Eh? Okay. Why is my num block disabled? Ah, now it is. Tabbing in and out did work, eh? Okay. Does this come with a free gas station to loiter in? I mean, I didn't lose anything particularly of value on that character, because that character didn't have anything before, so that's fine on my end. I'm the food truck guy now. And look at that. Everything I didn't have on the other start, I am now receiving right off the get-go. There's even a frickin' backpack in here. Okay. So I basically restarted with exactly where I wanted to be the entire time. Quite the irony. I mean, I even got a kitchen with stuff in here. The only thing I don't have is the light industry, but who cares? Is that a flippin' beehive? Disgusting. Alright, food truck, my love. Oh, I got a Hanson road map. Eh. The problem was that my num block somehow was disabled for inconceivable reasons. Food places delicious food. Alright. There's an entire armor set in there. This is quite a luxurious start. I mean, seriously, this is not a bad piece of gear. Okay. And I got me a car even. Awesome. Okay, that's a way better start than the previous one. Let's stock up on rocks and do the same thing we did before. Just more successful. I love it. What is that thing? Survivors camp. Oh well. Let's stay away from that for now. There's always nothing worse than other humans. Perfect. This keeps the starting zombies at bay. You are not completely demolished by axe murderers and technicians. You can also easily take down a tough zombie with that. That was a damn unlucky run previously. I gotta steer clear of the wasps' territory though. These guys would mess me up too hard. Kinda sad that she died like that. I like the addiction type. Alright, let's climb that silo. That helps us to have a better overview. Okay. Let's see. Outcroppings are usually nothing good. Soldier ants. Of course there had to be a reason that I can't stay here for longer. Ugh, ants. And I'm afraid soldier ants are a problem I can't just solve by flicking rocks at it. Okay, but for a day or two we might be able to stay here and secure our start with that. Hey Sedark, this is just classic Dark Days Ahead with the Magiclysm mod attached to it. Nothing special in that regard. But I never played Magiclysm too much, so I wanted to give it a spin. Alright, what's that place there at the end of the road? I mean, there is a building. It is still not uncovered. A sugar house. Okay. Let's see if there's anybody in there. A wasp. Of course. A wasp that killed a zombie goblin. Well, you know what? The good thing is, we're just going to go and, let's see. Look at that. Woohoo! I mean, I got a food truck, I know, but, can't have too many cars, right? Yeah, the wasp can't get out. I was so afraid that it would be banging through the window any moment there, but luckily it didn't. Okay. Well, as the proud owner of a food truck team, I don't know, I might be just pissing off here. Alright, survival kit box. I want that. Toolbox. that too. Let's wheel that. And get into my mobile home. Because I have decided that this is going to be my mobile base for the time being. Easy, you see. And that's why we're going to plunder this thing. Car owner manual. Plastic jerry can. Rubber hose. Such good things in here. I got no clue if I got these good things in my car too. So I'll make sure that they are now in my car too. Plastic jerry can is good because it gives you a really big storage for fluids. Okay, since the entire close proximity here is so effing cursed, we're going to drive north. There we go. So long, suckers. Why did this not... Wait a second. I took these items specifically to keep them, not to drop them on the floor, on the ground. I dropped them in the car. Why are they not in the car then? I hope that works out now. Just need to go into the containers, huh? Yeah, now the items are gone. So it looks as if I am not allowed to drop items on the ground, on the floor there. Alright, got it. My wing mirror took the tree there. Okay. Arcane mod. I don't know that one yet. Okay, let's dare some more speed. Feels good to be the proud owner of a food truck. Yes. Alrighty. Gotta say, those starts that bring their own vehicle with them is pretty nice. Okay. There's windmill, wind power generators. So can't we go just like that with auto walk? Yeah, that works. Dude's driving the wild way, but it still works. So that's been a sand pit. Not too much interested in the sand pit. Auto walk takes sure some crazy driveways. So, what do we have up front of us there? Could it be... Oh, a dairy farm. Okay. Let's see how... in which way this one is cursed. Let's bring our car into the proper direction to flee quickly already. Get those rocks out and see what will be around here. I use auto walk all the time because it bothers me to walk manually. Yeah, no wonder, said Ark, that it's not in the regular roster anymore, because that sounds like it's not pleasing the DDA devs too much. It sounds like it could be fun and we can't have that. Alright, I expect zombie cows. Called it. How much zombie cow? It's about as fast as me. And it's already hostile. And homing in on me. Well, we're not really dealing any damage. And about as fast as me. Doesn't sound like you can't run away from that. Yeah, I should have used walk modes, now that I think about it. But I am also dead tired, and it shows. Alright, guys, I'm gonna go to sleep now. It's been a fun ride, but I gotta sleep. So, Sedark, this is Ultika. I'll show you. You wanted to see that before I go. Sorry for the short and weird show today. I almost wasn't able to stream today because I was so tired and all. Here, this one. It's my favorite tile set. I really like that one. Alrighty, my friends, we had a fun ride, and I hope you had a good time too. See you all in the next one. And I plan to do my next stream on Wednesday. And the plan is to do that every Wednesday forthcoming. So, no promises yet, but I'm doing my best to do that. So keep Wednesday marked. See you there, and have